Yeah. Okay, it says I'm live. I think it's a new video though. Yeah, now two things are live, so I have to end this one.
Yeah.
One sec. Okay, so that one is good. Chat's rolling back in. Thank you everyone. Please bear with us. I don't know why my stream just crashes all of a sudden with these new lives. But we are going to try to pick up the pace and make sure it works. So let's hope for
Yep.
the best. It isn't a skills live without it crashing at least once. Sadly,
Um,
you're right, and I don't know why. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, I guess. So I'll give like a minute for people to roll back in.
should we talk about one of the things we wanted to talk about in meantime, perhaps?
Yeah, if anyone has any questions or some takes or questions about the contest or what tricks to do or what music will win.
What music will win? Darude Sandstorm for first.
If you wanna know what Yaya's will get you more points, just feel free.
I wonder what is going wrong. How many people registered so far? We have 90 signups right now across all the divisions, which is really cool. I think for the last contest we did around a year ago, we had like 90 signups within 2 weeks of the contest, so more people are signing up in advance, which we love to see. And yeah, so we're hoping to surpass our numbers from the last event. Last contest we had pretty much 200 signups, which is awesome, and hopefully this contest we have more than that. Be sure to tell your friends. Yeah. Reading chat real quick to see what else there is. Rewards for the other divisions, we'll talk about that after these tricks, and then, yeah. Okay, so let's get back on trick submissions. Chat beware, if stream crashes, it'll be back. It may be in the form of a new YouTube link, but it'll be back. It's not going to just randomly stop for good, so just be wary of that. Okay, we're going to move on to our next trick. We got David. The second David, actually.
David 2.
David 2.
David 2 with the tag.
Ooh.
Ooh, that slack was nice.
Okay, okay. This is techie. I love to see it.
Ooh, I like the pause. The pause was cool.
Yeah.
Was.
I
You
like
don't
that.
stop.
Great ending too. Let's check it out one more time.
That first slack was really nice.
Yeah. Normalized yo-yo pause, I completely agree.
Yeah.
We need more pauses in yo-yoing.
Every trick, at least 3 pauses, I think is fair.
Dude, Josh has a good point. There's a lot of good Davids now.
We
in
got
yo-yoing.
Blaze in chat. That's a sheesh moment.
We need a tournament of the Davids.
That would be very cool.
Might
Yeah,
include,
there's
like,
a lot of
David.
stacked Davids, honestly. That'd be epic. Okay, that was a crazy trick from David, though, I won't lie, but sadly we need to move on. Next up we got our man EOS. EOS sporting the MK1 hoodie. Shout out to MK1 for sponsoring Scales Open V6.
MK1.
Ooh, ooh, okay.
Yo, wait.
Oh, hey!
Okay,
That was
okay,
fire. That was
okay,
fire.
okay.
All right,
That
I missed out on
crazy.
the unspoken tunnel day today, but I'm messing with it.
This is awesome.
Yeah, love to see more tunnels all of a sudden.
Sick. The bind, I was not expecting the bind
Yeah.
or like
That's
the
different.
Not only to do that, but to just have it ready for a bind too.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's
So
clever.
fire.
Clever as heck. Love to see it. Moving on, we got our man Isaiah. Let's check this one out. We need to make our bro bigger. Ooh, some slacks. Is
Ooh.
that a swizzle? Okay.
Ooh.
That's clean.
I love the zoom in cuts again. Okay, that was a cool chopstick slack. I dig that. Very cool kick. Very cool combo. Love to see it.
That's clean. I like the chopstick slack towards the end.
For sure. Okay, yeah, so people tuning back in saying, wait, the stream is back. Yes, the stream is back. Be wary. It might crash again. I know last time I streamed, I think it crashed twice. If it crashes, it's going to be live again, probably in the form of another stream link. So I'm sorry about that, chat. I looked into it today. I don't know why it's crashing. I can't identify the problem, but we're just going to rock with it and see what happens. So, yeah. This is an awesome trick, though. Love it.
We got
Rocking the chopstick slack indeed. Who's next? Oh, we got Jacob up next. Let's go. Portrait mode. Long string again. Sheesh.
okay.
This is crazy. I like that ending a lot.
Ooh, the buckets. Sick,
Yeah,
right?
like a little, like I like the movements into the bucket.
Yeah, the movements into the bucket are smart.
It's well sequenced, I feel.
Hmm.
Very, very techy too.
Also, actually, the first rejection is really underrated too.
Yeah, this is a very clever
It's
trick.
honestly like a broken like this is a cool trick, but if you did that in a contest, it's kind of broken. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, nice combo.
Always clever rejections and slacks from Jacob. Love to see it.
Facts.
Dressed up business casual for the occasion too. That's how
Yeah.
special these lives are.
With the AirPods.
The AirPods.
The
This
AirPods
is awesome
Pro,
though.
okay?
Yeah, the pros. Yeah, that's awesome though. Love to see it. Moving on.
Not your average AirPod.
From Jacob to Jake, we got Mr. Truckman in the mix. What is this?
Oh, what? Oh
Ooh.
my god.
Did I see this one on the gram or is this some new? This might be. Is this some new?
What is that?
Oh
Super
no, I saw this
loud.
one. This one's crazy. I love this trick.
Crazy.
Oh wow. Ooh, the trapeze? That was big brain.
Jason says, "Oh nah,
Oh,
I
that last part
agree."
is sick.
Oh nah, bro.
The last part is crazy.
The chops are crazy. Yeah, this is so
Yeah.
good. And also the triangle dissolve thing, like that's super good. I remember when Jake posted this trick on Instagram and I like saw him do the ending. I was like, he's really gonna end that in a triangle, and then the triangle just was a trapeze. I was like, okay, that's the Jake I know.
Yeah, for real.
He just ends in a triangle.
I was like, there's no way he ends this trick in a triangle, and I was right. It was just a trapeze. Yeah, this is so good though. Very techy, clever, creative. Pinky wave, yeah. Maybe do pinky challenge in the future. That would be cool. Super good. Moving on. Man, this is a stacked live. I'm not gonna lie. We got Jansen up next. Sheesh.
Oh, yup.
So clean as always. Clever slacks. Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh, sick 3D slack.
So clean.
Dude.
Jensen always. Go ahead.
No, he's gotten better since like the last
He's
contest.
always getting
Oh, yeah,
better,
he's
I
always
feel.
getting
Like, yeah.
He's like pacing god. Like he just
I
has
think so,
such
too.
pacing consistently.
And like, he just always has new tech elements, which is honestly very rare, especially for like newer players like him, I feel. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's just great that he's having like such an expansive library of these combos because, you know, not many players build tech combos like this. It's honestly like a rare build for competing and yo-yoing nowadays, in my opinion. So I always love to see it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think he does a good job from what I can tell, like in a lot of his tricks. I think he's like really good at finding inspiration and utilizing it in clever ways that aren't just like blatant copies. Like I can kind
Yeah.
of see some moments of like a Kristoff combo or something, but it's all like very palatable and well placed and he makes it do his own thing. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You guys never posted to send submissions. The IG post says we're taking trick submissions, so I think that was that. Colby really just comes into chat to say something like that and then says never mind. Like that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna move on, honestly. That was an awesome trick though. Shout out to Jansen, one of my favorite players in skills. Yo, is Jason like 30? No, this kid's older, bro.
Yeah,
What
yo,
the
you're right. This guy
heck?
growing up.
We got Jason in the mix now. Sheesh.
Dissolve was fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
all
so
the same.
good. Jason made finals in the last Scales contests for the first time, and he will be competing in Volume 6. What is that? What the heck?
What the?
That's
Wait,
crazy.
Darth
Yo,
Vader?
what
Is
is
that
Nah,
Darth
nah, he's in the lab, bro. What is that? That's
Dude,
crazy.
if he did a tunnel through that, I would have been like,
Oh, the
nah,
tunnel.
again.
Jason is different, bro.
This guy's actually playing lineup solely.
That's so good.
That was fire, for real. He's so chill with it, too. Like, it doesn't even look like
Yeah,
he's trying.
he's not struggling with these insane tech elements at all. Such a clever ending too. Love the tower. You gotta keep doing that, or like keep going from there. I'm sure
Tower's
you can
so
do
funny.
something crazy too, but the whole trick is crazy as is. That's
It's
insane.
great.
Yeah, love to see it, Jason. Keep it up, man. Oh man, this is too stacked for me, honestly. We're going from Jason to Jonathan, bro. What is this? What
This
the?
is stacked.
It's
dude.
stacked live. What the? Jonathan with the flow slacks. Okay, I think I saw this on the gram.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh. He be flowing though.
Oh, big miss.
I like the intro. He said big miss.
Big miss.
the
Gotta
end.
do him like that.
It's a good thing in the next skills contest there's no negatives, so misses don't
That's
even matter.
true.
I really like the kind of like Boy Scout slack
Yeah,
part.
that
Like,
part in the
part's my
middle.
favorite.
I
Yeah.
agree. Very clever. This trick is so good, and the pacing is cool. Like I think like he does a good job at flowing back and forth. It looks like there's like a theme to it, which is awesome. Again, we're getting some really great themed tricks in this live. People have good taste in their combos. Love to see it. Let's
The
keep it
long
going.
string makes the execution look like so it's like weavy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Josh with the X Division submission. Love to
Let's
see
go.
it. Josh took my
Ooh.
challenge. Going crazy.
Ooh, the knee?
2022,
The knee two-way? Let's go.
Yeah, 2022. Hey, shout out to Nate.
2022.
2022. Hey, that's too funny.
Nate's doing like 2A every week.
I saw
challenges,
that. Yeah,
so
Nate Sutter
that
every
hashtag.
day or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I know Remy can loop. I don't know about Mark, but like I just never learned how to loop properly, even with just one hand. And
Looping is harder
I'm
for me.
always jealous because I acknowledge it's
Yo.
definitely the hardest division, but like just watching high level 2A, it's just mesmerizing. And I
Wait,
kind
the
of wish I
last
could.
thing that Josh does is like I've never seen that before. I don't think.
Like over the head.
Wait,
Oh, the over the head-
weird outside thing.
Josh, give
Wait.
us the context on that ending, though,
Yeah,
like
what is
double
that
around the
outside
world
thing?
thing.
The outside.
I'm sure it's. I'm
Definitely.
curious. Yeah, I'm curious to know what it is too.
Yeah.
Josh,
Dude,
it's
there's
probably from
some
the
history there.
We
archives.
just don't
There's
even
some
know
history.
enough about 2A to know what that is. But it looks crazy.
It looks cool.
I think I've definitely
I think
seen
I've seen it, but it's definitely rare.
All right, this is such a random call, but I feel like I've seen Yoshi do it somehow. I don't know why.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like vaguely remember seeing Yoshi.
Outside
do it.
overhead loop.
Yukihiro
Rest in
Suzuki.
peace.
Okay, yeah,
Rest
true,
in
true.
peace.
Yep. I definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome though. Love the X Division submissions. Let's keep it going. Next up we got
Yeah.
Chris, our man. Chris is also a frequent competitor in scales. In fact, I don't know if we've updated the leaderboard. For those unfamiliar, there's like a little leaderboard we have of like all of the combined results from all of our contests, and Chris is like a top 3 player over the years. So he always competes in the scales events. He always does very well. He said he'll be signing up for V6 soon, so get stoked to see what he has for that. Chris also always improving. Very technical stuff here. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Love the zones too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking if we included in-person results for that.
Yeah,
So
he
that
would
list
probably
might
be
be
in
in
first,
first.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did Vegas and Reopen. I think
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
And Connor and Luke certainly didn't do either of those. So yeah, you
probably
might
be
be onto
Shuyan.
something. Or
Shuyan
Shuyan,
first,
yeah,
second, in some order.
for sure. Yeah, this is awesome though. Keep it up, Chris. The most consistent man in the world. Aiden says,
Sure.
"Holy Toledo, this is great." This guy with the puns, bro. That's crazy. Next up, we got Leonid, the rare Leonid submission. What?
Oh, I
What?
saw this one on the gram. This
Oh,
one
I
was
love
rare.
this trick.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that's really nice.
clean.
The chick's cool. In the Arc too, dude.
And
this
the
man's not sweating.
Arcteryx? We need Leonid to compete in a scales contest, honestly. When's that happening?
Dude, he's competing. He said.
Oh, because you
in
said
chat.
you better hold him to that, though. I don't know if he's capping or not.
I
He
gave
needs
him
to
a
Nice
compete.
out.
sheesh. I gave him a sheesh.
He got his sheesh, so Leonid, you
got
need to
your
compete
sheesh.
now. It's official.
I've
This
been
is-
messaging him, telling him to.
Yeah. This is awesome, though. Very, very short, concise, and sick trick.
Yeah, that man is yo-yoing dry.
It's
That is a dry man.
awesome. Next up, we got Moaz. Let's check this out. Our homie Moaz. Ooh, the slacks. Some polo vibes.
Oh, what? This is like.
Ooh,
That's
good.
clean. I like that. We got more
What
too.
is it?
Okay, the classics. The classics. Hey,
hey,
Ooh, hey,
that's fire.
hey,
That's
hey.
fire. Oh, we got more too. Hey,
we got a
some
super
gentry
cut.
energy. This is fire.
Oh my god.
Oh, it is very
This
gentry.
is Yo-Yo Mega Mix, bro. Oh
yeah,
my
the
god.
little quick mega mix. Let's run that back one more time. That was a nice set of tricks there. Whole edit for this submission. No cap, Kimmy. I agree. This is awesome though. Very like these are very well
The
curated
first one's
tricks.
like
I would say.
Yanoshi.
It reminds me of I think Polo does a double slack thing similar
Yeah,
to that.
Polo
That's what it
too.
reminds me of. But yeah,
Polo does more of the like ones where it just hangs, like the lead
Mhm.
hangs for a while.
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Curdy, honestly. that
Kirby
double
too.
stack.
Yeah, that's a
The
good point.
double thing, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This is an awesome set of tricks though. Love to see it. Keep it up, Moaz.
Dude, pretty sick execution, honestly.
For sure. Next up, we got our homie Mohammed. Let's check this one out.
Mohammed's about to get wavy.
Oh,
I already know.
crazy.
Ooh, that
About to
for
get-
these slacks.
Ooh,
Oh,
oh my
okay.
god, that was correct.
Run that back, run that back. We gotta run. It's not even
Yo.
over, and I'm trying to run it back again. What the?
Bro.
Okay, that tower is. That
Oh
tower
my
is
god,
crazy.
that
What?
car is crazy.
That,
What?
that tower,
Yo.
the tower's crazy. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
so dope.
Okay.
Dude, before he even started doing the trick, like
You
the
just
way-
know,
the way
you
he
know,
binded
yeah.
was like, nah, this is about to
This
go
would be
crazy.
different. Yeah, for
You
sure.
can tell by the way he exits the trapeze thing. It's just okay. It's
Yeah.
gonna be gas.
Dude, that's the tower at the end is insane. Actually, that's
Yeah, I can't even fathom what that
Too
was.
good. I've never seen that before. That's so good.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fire.
What a clever trick. Thank you for the submission, Mohammed. This is really insane. Dang, heavy
Yeah.
hitters in this skills lab. Next up, we got Musa with the trick log. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Ooh, that bucket. Okay, dang.
Hmm.
What? Everyone's leveling up, man. 2022.
Hmm.
2022 yo-yoing chat. This is what it's looking like, okay?
Yeah,
This is crazy.
I'm gonna need to steal that bucket trick.
Yeah,
That
me
trick is so
too.
good.
I might need to steal the whole trick, honestly. Like, the ending too. The
That
double
is
slack
good.
catch is super good. It's a short one too, so let's check it out one more time.
Ryan says he's plateaued compared to everyone
I'm
else.
reading this dude in the chat, right? This man fishing for compliments, bro.
Yeah,
No, I'm
fucking
trolling. I'm
pick me in the
trolling.
chat.
I'm trolling. Ryan is very good. Musa, this trick is insane though. Keep it up, man. And thank you for sending it in. Next up, we got our man Nathan. Nathan fitted out, bro. Let's check this out.
Oh, Nathan's fitted.
Nathan with
The tech too. Yeah, this tech is crazy.
Ooh,
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
Dude, the pause.
that's really nice.
Yeah. What the?
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, the little pause thing was sick.
Yeah, agreed. Nathan always has like an insane 25-second tech combo, and I'm just like, how, bro? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
That's so
That
good.
trick in the middle gives me like Nambo vibes.
Let me
for
see
sure.
what you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
Yeah,
referring
it's
to.
like after he
yeah,
gets
yeah.
the trapeze and it's like a chopstick thing.
It's a good element though, for sure. I like that.
It is a really good element.
Overall, just a great trick, really.
Yeah.
Love to see it, Nathan. Hope you compete in the next contest. I don't know if you've signed up already, but yeah, either way, hope you compete. Next up, we got Omar. Let's check this one out.
Omar.
This is a sick filming setup.
For sure. Clean background. Love to see
Dude,
it.
this is smooth. It's very like
Yeah, this is a smooth.
Ooh,
Ooh,
triangle or the
tri-
tower.
The triangle is nice.
Oh yeah, the triangle
I
sucks.
like that. We like those. Zero Gravity. Shout out to Zero Gravity. They're one of our sponsors for V6 actually, so check them out.
You see that subtle tower? That tower is dope.
Yeah. Oh wow, I just peeped that. That is a good tower.
Isn't that wild?
Man, people are coming with such
It's so
creative
it
tricks
gives
for
me
the
like
stream.
it feels like a very like mid school.
For
It's like
sure.
just
Yeah.
like smooth and like
Yeah.
chill.
Let's check it out one more time real quick. Chat, in the meantime, you know what annoys me is that like if the stream crashes, I literally have no understanding of why, because I'm looking at like the like YouTube info on it right now and it says stream health. Excellent. Stream is healthy. So like I don't even know what it is anymore. But yeah, I digress. Anyways, this trick is insane. Thank you for the submission, Omar. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Next up
Yep.
we got another Omar. Oh, shout out to Yo-Yo Egypt. Let's go. Our
Yeah,
man.
respect, love,
Ooh,
unity.
Yeah, respect, love, unity.
Okay,
Let's
this
go.
start is crazy.
Nah.
This is Pog start.
Always love graphic. Oh my
Always
God.
love graphics for sure.
Ooh, spaceship.
So clean.
Ooh, the whip under is sick.
Yeah, very clean whip.
Oh, fi.
Super clean trick. Let's check it out
Ooh.
one more time.
I feel like he's gotten a lot better as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Aw, Eve, thank you for the $5 dono. We love you.
Yeah, Eve's trying to get
And
me to
that
go
bundle was
in.
expensive though. We already talked about it. No cap.
Eve's trying to convince me to buy a skin. No chance.
This trick is so good though. Man, these 2022 tricks are different, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like he's leveled up quite a bit. It's been a
Definitely.
minute.
Next up, we got a trick from Richard, who's actually a new submitter to Scale, so let's check this out.
He's not new to yoing. What is this?
Ooh.
What?
He's not new to-
Ooh.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Yo, you saw that? He
Yeah.
caught it inverted and tunneled up.
Yeah.
Exited through the top.
This kid is crazy. Cap cut.
Hey,
Nice. Yeah, this is an awesome trick though. What the?
Let's go.
you said it and I had no idea what you meant until I got there.
I've never
You see the
seen this
tunnel?
kid
The
yo
tunnel,
before,
the top
but
kick is wild.
this
Yeah,
kid
it's
is onto
quality.
something. I'm not gonna lie. This is beyond impressive. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This kid is cracked. Richard, I don't know if you're here in the chat or not, but this trick is amazing. Keep it up.
All
man.
right,
Let me find his
figured it out.
IG.
He's lefty. That's why.
Oh, he left. He's
There you go.
shooting.
That's why it looks wild as hell.
I'm going to
Yeah,
send
yeah.
his IG to the chat real
Oh,
quick.
Brixilla in chat. What's up,
Oh, he's in
Brixilla?
chat. Perfect.
Dude, great trick.
Hey,
Yeah, this
you-
trick is amazing, dude. Keep it up, and I hope to see you send in more tricks and maybe compete in the next skills contest because I'm sure you would do very well with tricks like this.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. Next up, we got our man Ryan, our first Scales Amateur Champion. Fun fact. Let's check it out. He says he's plateaued. Let's see if we believe it or not. That wide joy card in the background, y'all peep that? Look, that's
Wide joy.
Oh
great.
my god, no lie. Hey, I don't know if he's plateaued, but he's definitely plat.
He's
you know
definitely
what I'm
plat.
saying?
That's right.
Hey.
Hey, this trick is good though. Kimmy, I haven't
This
seen
trick
this
is
one.
good.
This is awesome.
He's a little like finger roll thing too. I
Yeah.
always think that's an underrated element for sure. But we don't see enough of that.
It's like this is a good combination of elements. So like Kimmy always has like clever combos with like slacks and stuff, and this is another one of them.
Yeah.
Kimmy dropped some Val gameplay on his TikTok. Nah, that's crazy. He
Oh,
said
that's
shh.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Larry over here.
It's too funny actually, but yeah, Ryan, this trick is awesome, man. Love to see it. Man, we're down to our last few tricks here. Oh, Samuel. I already know Samuel's about to have some fire. Okay. What the? What was that?
Wait,
Little-
what?
That slack?
Well, what was the slack?
It was like a double redirect slack or something.
Yeah, I like his style. Like, I like
Yeah,
the
me
beginning.
too.
The style
This-
is crazy.
Yeah, the beginning is funny,
Oh.
but that slack
beginning is
is
sick.
insane.
Dude,
What the heck?
I love it. This dude is sick. The like hop to like you drop the string
Yeah.
and then hit the reverse trapeze is like it's such a sick way to do a hop.
I like it too.
It's
Change
something
it
you don't
up.
really see often. It's like
For
so
sure.
sick.
Samuel always has like such a creative approach to these tricks he sends in.
And then the exit, like through the middle, you just like
Mhm.
hop it out of the arm.
That slack is. I want to try to learn that slack though. That's crazy. I think
I saw
one of you
actually I
guys
saw
are
someone do
recommending
something similar to it
me.
lately. What's his name? William Chow.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
It's not the same, but it's like similar entry.
Yeah, it's super good though.
Yeah.
Mark, I think you might be echoing, or you or Remy. I'm not sure who, but I hear some feedback.
Let me check.
Anyways, moving on. We got Sean. Sean always sending in some tricks too. Let's check this one out. One of my favorite skills, live players. Ooh, a little chop behind the wrist. We like those. It's
I
an
think
awesome
Chris
trick.
had something kind of
Yeah,
like
Chris had a
that
trick like
earlier on
that
the other
too. Yeah,
side.
is this the new meta 2022?
You know, I feel like we've been having like people have been having like unconsciously similar kind of themes.
Yeah, without any like challenge or anything
Yeah,
like that. I like that, yeah.
cool.
And the yo-yo display cases are very good. Wow, I'm kind of jealous,
Yeah, this is a very
honestly.
crispy display. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like you got your own booth here at a contest.
This trick
True.
is super good too, though. It's awesome. Sean will be competing in the next Scales contest. I think he's doing both Pro 1A and X, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Looking
Pretty
forward to
sick.
that. Yeah, thanks for the trick, Sean. This is super dope.
I dig on.
Next up, we got Sydney. This is upside down for some reason. I gotta flip it real quick.
Yo, this looks kind of cool upside down though.
This kind of pops upside down.
Oh,
Oh damn,
Uh-oh,
that
whoa,
goes
whoa,
upside down.
whoa, what are we missing here?
ooh, I don't even know. Oh my God, what is going
Whoa,
on?
what is that? Let's check it out again. Whoa, this is some new tech right here.
Yeah, this is big.
Oh, the whip onto
That's
the left.
crazy. What the?
With the shoes on too. This is
The shoes on is crazy.
That's so good though.
Dude, and the hoodie. The hoodie's cool.
yeah,
Oh
very
yeah,
cool.
that is a cool hoodie. I wonder, is that a custom hoodie?
Yeah, I
It
think
looks
so.
like a custom hoodie. Something I've seen before.
Yeah, that's insane.
Big vibes.
The
Dude,
under the
I
leg
have to
whip
start.
is nutty.
The whip is crazy, and he
Mhm.
just takes it out under the shoe. It's like that's so crazy.
Yeah, what a wild trick, honestly. Aiden says Sydney defying gravity. Oh, already the best trick alive. I agree. Eve's comment. Honestly, if this is in school, that's yeah. Is it in school? That's crazy too. Wow.
Maybe.
Either way, this is an awesome trick. Keep it up, Sydney. Love to see it.
Big shout outs.
Down to our last few tricks here. Oh,
Yeah, shout out to everyone who has to physically go to school. Y'all are troopers.
for
Not
real.
gonna
I'm coming
lie.
back next week. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
for real.
Next up, we got Bocce. I feel like I haven't seen a Bocce trick in a minute. Unless, did he send? I don't think he sent a trick to the last live, or did he? I don't recall. But anyways, it's
Maybe
always a pleasure to see Bocce Yo-Yo, so let's
Yeah,
check
the
it out.
entry is smooth as
Yeah, he'd be flowing. He'd be flowing for
Oh,
he'd be
real.
flowing in the entry.
Bocce got the sauce for sure.
Yeah, this is saucy.
I like that like trapped little
Yeah, the
isolation
trap, and you
part.
kink
was
it, and it
really
gets stuck
cool.
in the kink. It's like that's
Yeah,
so
let's
good.
check it out one more time. It's super
That's
clean.
Akeshi.
Was it
Like
was that Suicide GT too? Like the
Yeah.
Suicide
The
GT?
reverse
Akeshi one.
install,
Yeah.
or-
I don't know if it was completely suicide, but definitely I'll have to watch again.
Yeah, the kink into the pull before the wrist
Love
mount.
that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's an awesome trick though.
Oh, it was like doubled around. Like it was
Yeah,
like double
what?
wrap.
No. Sometimes when you do that trick, like the tension is so strong that it sometimes doubles on itself and undoes it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
a
he
tough
like
trick.
exited it pretty quickly. I think that's the case.
Oh yeah. That triangle trick is so underrated though. That's like a great trick challenge to anyone who's not familiar
It's-
with that trick. Like the triangle swing to reverse
Yeah.
Brent stool type thing. Like it's not supposed to be a Brent stool you force, it just kind of forms itself, which is like super challenging, but it's a great trick to know honestly, and I love to
Yeah,
see it
it's a
here.
very interesting trick for someone who hasn't, like, if you don't know it already.
Takeshi Kamisato has like so many
Variations. Yeah.
too.
Dude, like in like 2011, Bergie made one that goes into tower.
I remember that trick. Yeah. That's insane.
It's so crazy.
I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen Malcolm Chi do that into a tower too, or something really similar.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, one more trick. We got Yolek in the mix. Let's check this out. I have to change the angle.
Oh, yo.
Shout out to Yolek. Okay. The Hoff combo? Sheesh.
Yeah, we
Oh,
like to
man.
see this. We like to see
For
this.
real, let's check it out again.
This man is getting points.
Hog movement. The trapeze slack back to trapeze kind of big brain.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and the cross into the bind is fast.
This is an awesome trick. I believe Yola competed in the last skills contest, and I'm pretty sure he's planning on doing the next one too, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Always
same.
improving. Super good. Let's check out the trick one more time, and then move on to talking about the contest some more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a great like freestyle type of combo.
Definitely.
For sure.
I like the background too.
Yeah, me
Good
too.
background.
So that's all of our trick submissions. We got like almost 30 tricks today, which is insane. Thank you everyone in the future for our new viewers. All you got to do is DM us a trick on Instagram before the stream starts, and we will display it. So there's that. For now, if you all have any questions about the contest, now is the time to sound off in chat. We'll acknowledge those questions as well as give some other updates, which I am pulling up now. So, quick contest updates. For those who missed it earlier, I made the point that the contest is 1 month from today. So, if you haven't started practicing or preparing anything, you might want to consider it if you're planning on competing. Earlier the better. Anyways, we currently have 90 competitors signed up across all of our divisions. X Division, we're at 11 players right now, which means as of right now, there are no prelims, but I think it's pretty likely that we will get over 20 players in X. So if you're considering doing X, you should probably prepare a prelim. And as soon as we hit 20, we will let everyone know, so it's official. Is there still a deduction for discard? No. Darren, did they do through mine? I'm late. Oh, yep, we did everyone's trick that got sent in. So that's earlier in the stream. It might be in the other YouTube video. The stream got like it just cut at some point, so it might be in the other YouTube live stream. But we did watch your trick.
It was great.
Yeah, it was very good. Additionally, about the contest, we have almost 1A, or we have almost 40 pro players for 1A Pro right now, which is awesome. Um, Almost 20 intermediate 1A players, which is super cool because intermediate's a new division, and I've seen a lot of like uncertainty as to whether people should do amateur or intermediate or pro, so we'll talk about that a bit in a few minutes here. Amateur, we have 15 signups, 5 players for over 30 right now, and almost 10 signups for the creative video contest, which is super cool. Since this is like very like off base for us to do for our events, and I'm really looking forward to see how that pans out. So we'll have a new registered competitor list sometime later this week, so you all can see who signed up. We have some very, very heavy hitters in the mix that have registered recently. For instance, a 2013 World 1A champion may or may not be competing, which is super cool for those who know who that is. So that's all there is about the player aspect of the contest for now. With regards to some other stuff, we are actually looking for help for translating the rules. So if we have any foreign supporters that would be interested in helping us translate rules into their native language, that would be super appreciated. Feel free to reach out to us and we can chat and see what we can do to make that happen. A big goal of ours for all of our contests is to make sure like it's very accessible for everyone around the world. So that's a great way to help out with that. Mentioned this earlier in the stream, but we will have the freestyle submission form available later this week. It'll be a direct upload this time around, so things will be a bit different. Feel free to refer to the rules page on our website just to get a quick heads up on how that all will work. So let's talk about the new divisions for the contest real quick again, for those who missed the last stream and some other stuff. One aspect that I mentioned just earlier was that we're adding intermediate to the mix, and the thought process for intermediate was pretty interesting because, as you may or may not know, there isn't really like intermediate contests in yo-yoing. It's either you do amateur or you do pro. Amateur often referred to as like sport or something, for instance, but it's usually just 2 tiers. But for V6, we're introducing intermediate because we saw that in V5 for amateur, we had over 60 or 70 players competing, and there was pretty obviously like a big skill disparity. Um, we had players like, for instance, players in the top three, like Jansen, Šimek from the Czech Republic, and Sydney, who were all very, very good and like pretty much on the cusp of being able to stack up against the pros. And we also had players who were super new to yo-yoing and had been competing for like, or had been yo-yoing for only like a month or two. So we added intermediate to the mix to sort of allow for a middle ground for players who think they're kind of, a bit better than the super beginner players and give them an opportunity to be scored. Um, Intermediate will be the same rules as amateur in the past. Um, Additionally, amateur now is meant to be like fully beginner focused for the most part. Like, to me personally, it's pretty subjective, I must say, but to me, I always view this as like, if you've never competed in a contest before and you are very new and inexperienced to yo-yo, you should most likely do amateur. Reason why is because you are not scored on your tricks technically, you are scored on the performance aspects only. So it's great. It's like a great way to build the building blocks and fundamentals of things and practice with that. And alternatively, if you're a bit more experienced, if you've competed once or twice, especially in prior skills contests, you might want to consider intermediate or pro. Perhaps if you're deciding between intermediate or pro, maybe think about um, like how likely it is or how much you want to invest into doing a 2-minute final. If you think you stack up with pros to the point where you can do a 2-minute final, you should probably do pro. Otherwise, you can do intermediate, but ultimately it's up to you. Remy or Mark, do you guys have any comments about that?
Yeah, I would say like amateur, like the new amateur division that we'll have for skills is a lot more reflective of like something that you'd see in like a sports 1A type of contest for like in a real life contest, like an
Hmm.
in-person contest. We've noticed that like our like amateur divisions in previous contests, like especially the last one, was like people were like really good for
Yeah,
like
exactly.
amateur, like, and amateur should really be like for people who are brand new. So I would also say for anyone who's watching and is like unsure of which one to choose, if you're not sure, then it's probably amateur.
I would say so too.
And I would also say for those people who are who have competed in like pro before, but find that like the prelim pool for pro is just like kind of like a Shark Tank, which it is. Like it can get really competitive sometimes, and you just want to like, have a fun freestyle, show off your really cool tricks, like, and not have to be judged in like this really strict, hardcore prelim structure that's like everyone is like number pinching and doing
Yeah,
everything all perfect. Like if you just want to have a cool freestyle show off your tricks, and just look to improve, then I would say amateurs for you as well.
for
And I
sure.
think the people who are doing pro know what they're doing and they know that they want to do pro.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I guess the only distinction I'd make is like if you're gonna do intermediate, you should expect your tricks to be clicked exactly like they're gonna be clicked for pro. So if you have a lot of I don't know, if you don't really feel ready to get clicked, like you're mostly doing kind of like list tricks, quote unquote, then maybe you want to do amateur and kind of just keep on building up a trick library. And if you already feel like you want to see how your tricks click, then I'd go ahead and do intermediate. That would be my
Certainly. Yeah, those are great insights. Other divisions, we are having X Division for the first time. We already have some really, really great players signed up, and super excited about that. Some comments about X Division are that there will be a multiplier for the tech scores, and we are doing it in-house, so it'll be reflective of the judges that we are having judge X Division. Additionally, the evals for X Division are not the same as the evals for our Pro 1A division, so if you are considering that, feel free to check out the rules on the website and refresh yourself and be aware of the subtleties. For instance, I know for a fact we're having like precision as a factor, which is not apparent in our Pro 1A right now, and just things like that that sort of differentiate X from how we operate 1A. So I just wanted to touch on that. There should
Yeah, I
be
just
more
want to say,
details about X very soon. Go ahead, Mark.
yeah, no, I think like our X division rule set and all that stuff is kind of like developing, and this is our first X division ever, and it's kind of experimental, like
Hmm.
X division online. And so there's a few things that we're kind of messing around with, but I think ultimately we want to make it so that it's like as transparent as possible, similar to what we've done in 1A, as well as like I don't know, like, yeah, I guess transparent and like people enjoy it.
Certainly.
So like for example, like me myself, I don't feel comfortable clicking X Division just because I don't do things like 3A. So we will have external experienced X Division judges who will come in, and there will still be live clicking.
Yeah, I'm really
So there's
excited about that as well.
yeah, so there will be a few things that we're going to like mess around with.
Yep, and yeah, just to
It'll be
touch
cool.
on that, um, I myself from Scales will be clicking X, and Mark mentioned we're having some experienced X judges competing, or not competing, clicking X along with me, and yeah, for X players we will have live scores too, despite not everyone being there in person. So expect that. Expect also like commentary and feedback on X Division players as well, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. I think this is most certainly the first online event with live X Division scoring, so it'll be very
Yeah.
cool to see how that pans out, and it should be fun
Yeah.
for everyone.
And I
And
think another thing that people might not notice is that X clicking is like very nuanced and it's complicated, and
Yeah.
that's why we haven't done it in the past. And I
Hmm.
think that'll become more apparent. So at best, it'll open up a conversation on what's the best way to do an X division, and
Certainly.
I think that's important. So it'll be
yeah,
cool.
I
Definitely.
definitely think it's kind of going to be a shock factor for
Yeah.
people who have just never seen X clicked in their whole life,
Yeah, I
and
think
then
so
Yeah.
they
too.
just see it all of a sudden. One thing I was going to say was I doubt there's any companies in the chat who would want to sponsor X, but we are looking for an X sponsor, and part of that would be presenting the prize pool and making it more valuable for the competitors. So if
Certainly.
you are a brand or if you're on a brand and you think your brand might be interested in sponsoring, please let us know because we just want to offer as much as we can to the competitors.
I
Yeah.
totally agree, and that's a great way to segue into another point I was going to mention, and that's the pricing situation. As you can see on the screen, Pro 1A will get cash. Shout out to Duncan, our diamond sponsor, for sponsoring the 1A prize pool. We're starting out with $1,000 and 100 more for every 10 entries. So as of right now, we for sure have at least 30 competitors in Pro. So the prize pool is 1,300 right now, and that's sure to grow over
Jesus.
time.
Yeah.
Um, Last contest we had 90 signups in 1A. If we hit that, we'll get nearly 2,000. So this is going to be something big, purely dependent on the player's interest. So be sure to tell your friends. Top five all gets cash, so it should be pretty epic. Purely depending on how many people sign up. So really up to the
Yeah.
players here. But we just wanted to mention that. Additionally, as Remy mentioned, X will have a prize pool, depending on if there is or isn't a X Division presenting sponsor, that amount will change. But similarly to 1A, there will be a base pool prize, or there will be a base prize, like price for the prize pool, and then based on every 10 competitors, that'll increase by $100. So expect an announcement officially about that situation probably this weekend, and yeah, similar to 1A, where it'll increase depending on the interest of players.
Yep.
Um, Competitors in other divisions such as amateur, intermediate, over 30, and the creative video contest will be getting merchandise and product from our sponsors and scales. So kind of similar to how we do in the past. Pro 1A and X will get cash, and then everyone else will get yo-yos and merchandise. So there's that. For the other divisions, it'll most likely be a top three situation, so the top three players from each due to the size and stature. But regardless, there's opportunities to win for everyone in every division. Um,
Yep.
Additionally, let's see some other things worth mentioning here. Da, da, da.
The like outside prizes outside of
Yeah,
top three.
yeah, let's talk about that. So I think one thing I've seen quite a bit is people being like on edge about competing because especially newer players, it's like, oh, why should I compete if I'm not going to win the contest? I think a few points I want to mention in regards to that is that pretty much all yo-yo players do not win their first contest, and composition experience is pretty invaluable, even if you don't see the results immediately. It's good to get experience, especially with the Scales event. I think it's worth mentioning and making clear that Scales is pretty much the only contest in yo-yoing right now that offers feedback to their players to this degree. We show live clicking, we give feedback for every player, and I think overall that alone is pretty valuable and worth considering as a new player just because it's good to get insight on your yo-yoing if you care about that. And additionally, outside of things like cash prizes and product prizes, we are going to do special awards for players who aren't in that top 5, top 3. So you can expect things like special judge awards, things like we did in the past, like Best Banger Award, and all of the sorts. So we're hoping to make that clear within the next week or two. But yeah, pretty much players competing in the big divisions like Pro 1A and X, just know that there will be opportunities for you to be acknowledged even if you don't be placing top 3, top 5, whatever. So
Yep.
I think that's important to mention as well. And finally, unless Remy or Mark has anything worth mentioning, just again, quick shout out to all of our supporting sponsors for the contest so far up here. If you are interested in sponsoring the contest, or you are a player who's considering competing in the contest and you think it would be cool if your brand should support it, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to give more information about that. Simply put, our sponsors and our competitors are the backbone of our events, and with the support of them, we can make something special. So we're hoping to expand in that regard, and overall, more competitors the better. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for
really well
tuning in.
said.
yeah,
Yeah, I just want to emphasize, like, yeah, I think that people don't realize that there's other ways to win other than just, winning the contest. Like, there's people who just like won yo-yos because they did a funny trick, like
yeah, literally.
on in the contest, and it had nothing to do with the scoring, and they still dubbed. So
For
yeah,
sure. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in, for setting in a trick, for taking the time to listen to all of this, considering to compete, all of that. We truly appreciate your support, and expect more lives to happen more consistently down the line. I know later on next week we will be doing a special live stream with one of our sponsors, Rain City, so tune into that. Be on the lookout for more details regarding that. And yeah, expect more live streams in the future with us giving more direct insight on how to prepare for the contest. And yeah, we have a lot of special plans in store, so be sure to stay posted on our socials and find out what's going on. Thank you for tuning in, everyone.
thank
Peace.
you.
You know.